performance that you've probably seen before from Chris Stapleton. To this day, I think it's the only rendition of the Star Spangled Banner that's really stuck with me over the years, and to this day, it just stands out to me as an incredible performance of the song, and I like this song, and I think a lot of time, and I like its purpose and its place, the place that it holds within many different sporting events. It's an opportunity to reflect and sort of take the temperature. It allows everyone as a group to think about the current state of our country, and an artist gets a chance to give their own take on it and try to communicate things of depth through a performance of the song and a few minutes that are dedicated just to that. As the United States of America has gone through a lot of difficulty and tension, I look to the singers I'm always very excited to see the people that are going to sing this song and what are they going to do with it. I don't know that you can do it much better than this. I won't say it's a perfect performance, but it's about as perfect as you could hope to. It's extraordinary, to say the least.
To honor America with the performance of the national anthem, 8-time Grammy Award winner, Chris Stapleton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular amongst birds singing out, yeah, through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I'll give my criticism first, which is I feel like he could have done more at the end. Particular at the end, it's a celebration, the land of the free and the home of the brave. It should be a really, really strong resonation within everyone, and that he guides and leads us all in. And I feel like, in my opinion, he missed the mark on the end. But you also can't put that just on him, because I think probably the most important thing as an artist, it's twofold. One, you need to stay true to reality. And so part of what you do as an artist is tell the truth. And then, but there's another side to it, which is leading, and that you help bring about a better world by believing in it and by being the first to step into it. by being willing to take that step, that first step. And you can do that with your voice. You can lead with your voice. And so, that's I think that's the inner struggle of a great performance. You're towing a line. Hopefully that makes sense what I'm saying. I can try to think. I'll think and see if I can't come up with another way to express that. But with that said, there's so much else in that performance that is so extraordinary. And like I said, so many singers, I feel, they take that opportunity of the national anthem and they make it all about themselves and showing off. And it becomes this exercise in vocal prowess and vocal technique and how great and special you are as an individual, which totally defeats the purpose of the song. And it does a disservice to everyone that's in attendance that wants to revel in the principles that bring us all together and the truths and the history, and they want to believe in something and be on a journey together. And instead, we're just on a journey of, let's see how high the singer can sing and the different kind of pyrotechnics and flourishes that they can put in every single spot. So with that said, there is some of that in this performance, but it's done so, he synthesizes it like perfectly, beautifully, on so many of the difficult vocal things that he does. They tell truth in such a captivating way that that's clearly what it's about. And it has nothing to do with, look at me, look how great I can sing. He went to such great lengths to become a better singer so that he would be able to deliver a message and do something useful that's worth that 3 minutes of time or worth that 2 minutes of time. That he can give something that is significant because of the effort that he put in to develop himself. And so anyway, that performance is absolutely extraordinary. And he does such justice to the song and to everyone there that's there to share that moment together. Unbelievable performance. I'm not like a huge Chris Stapleton fan or anything. I don't know too much from him, to be honest. I guess he does Tennessee Whiskey, and I don't know if I heard a handful of other songs, but that performance of that song to me is the pinnacle. Glad that I got the chance to hear it. And yeah, I guess I can say back to the end, you're singing words that are like the land of the free and the home of the brave, and the melody is written that it ascends and it rises up, and it's this big moment. That's usually the way most people sing it, is like some of the biggest moments are at the end. The rocket's red glare is big, but the land of the free usually is kind of big. I got the chance to sing the national anthem once for a baseball game, and I did something different with the land of the free and elevated that note higher than what people typically do. I started the note on free kind of at a middle register, a middle note, and then boosted it in the middle of the note, and actually got a thrill from the audience when I performed that live. They celebrated that moment. I feel like that's, to me, the rocket's red glare is a big moment, but the land of the free is the celebration, the realization, the conclusion, or that's the heart of the song, and to me that's the big celebratory moment. The land of the free and the home of the brave. The way that he delivers the home of the brave is it's unique. It's interesting. You might say there's a little bit of a grit to it, but it's soft. But it's solid. But it's almost uncertain. And that's where I think the performance, I'll wrap it up with this. The timing of that performance, and to this day, it's a tumultuous time in American culture and American politics. And so to find a sense of true unity, to sing from a place of true unity, if you're being honest, that it's just difficult conceptually. If you're going to be honest, then you got to have a way that you somehow understand how everything come together, because you want to sing from a place of faith and a place of belief, but it needs to be real. And so inevitably leading up to this performance, he's going to be searching for those things and thinking about all of this as he tries to realize what can he sing, what sounds can he make, what music can he make that can have a positive effect, that can be honest, that can be meaningful art, art that is active. And to me, the end for him to get into a moment that brings a lot of Americans together of all different viewpoints, and to convincingly relay a message of unity, that'd be very, very, very difficult. And I don't feel like he quite does that. And I think it's a reflection of the state of the culture. So I don't think that's really fully on him in terms of it's his own failure, because that's a pretty immense burden to place on a person. Nevertheless, so that the performances are to some extent, they're connected to the times, to the current state of affairs. And so when you take all that into your mind, it's I think that even speaks more to the extraordinary performance that was. And so Chris Stapleton can't do it all by himself. The unity of everyone is also up to the decisions of everybody else in the United States, every individual, and not just one singer. But so those are some of my thoughts on it. But I hope you enjoyed the performance if you hadn't seen it before, and maybe you can add it to your to some kind of memory or playlist, so that when the 4th of July rolls around, you listen to it again, because you can't probably listen to that too many times. If you listen to that every 4th of July from here on out, it's probably a good use of your time. I think I might be doing that. So happy 4th, everybody. Thanks for checking out the video, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.